Hey everybody, I hope you're having a beautiful May 1st today. It is bright and sunny here. I am Verna Mullen from Western New York State and I'm coming to you live. It is Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. So happy May Day. And the new catalog is live today. I'm so excited about that. If you would like to comment, log into your Google account so you can comment and join in on the chat. I'm going to show you the suite that I am going to use to make this beautiful easel card now that we can open the catalog and share it. It is the Unbounded Beauty Suite. It is gorgeous. And this is page 52 and 53 of the new annual catalog. If you don't have a new annual catalog and you would like one, let me know. It's $5. I will mail it to you, and then you will get that $5 back with your first order. So I'm going to turn the page to page 54 and 55, and you will see that there are two stamp bundles with this suite. There is the Flowers of Beauty bundle right here, stamp set and dies, and the Unbounded Love stamp set and beautiful framelits and dies for your sentiments. There's really super nice sentiments in that stamp set. Also is the gorgeous Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper, which I am going to be using today. The new in color dots and the new 24-26 in color glimmer paper. So lots of beauty in this suite. And I'm going to go ahead and start this card. So I did two cards yesterday, and I wanted to show them to you first. Here's one done with the same Flowers of Beauty stamp set, and also featuring peach pie. It has touches of petunia pop and summer splash, which are our new in colors. And this one has that beautiful summer splash and petunia pop. The sentiments are from the Unbounded Love bundle, the stamp set and dies, and the flowers and foliage here is from the Flowers of Beauty bundle. The reason I'm showing you this because if you place an order with me this week of $40 or more, I will send you the kits to make 2 each of these cards plus the easel card we're doing today. And if your order is $50 or more, I will include a pack of the foiled gems, and I'm using adhesive back sparkle gems. Sorry, I said that wrong. They're really beautiful and sparkly. And so let's go ahead and we'll start with this card. Also will be the PDF tutorial. If you would like the PDF tutorial, it's free with your purchase of $40 or more. And you would get the tutorial for each of these cards. And I'm starting with one of our new in colors, the pretty pink. And I've scored this in the middle and then another score line here, and I'm just going to burnish them down with my bone folder. Okay, so this is the base of our card, and the base is going to sit like this. And this is what it looks like from the side. All right. And we're going to add to our base a piece of that beautiful Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. And we're going to add it to the bottom part of that right here. And I'm bringing in my Tombow glue. This is StampinNotes glue. It's just, I have put it in a bottle in a glue press gun. This glue press gun is from my Sweet Petunia, and it's great. I have a little bit of arthritis, and it's great for easy putting your glue down, and also I love it because it sits on a little pad, the end of the glue bottle, in the stand, and it doesn't get clogged. So this is, you can see I need to wipe that out, but that's how it sits in there. All right, so we've got our layer on our card base here. And now let's build another part of the card. So I'm bringing in another piece of cardstock with another layer of the beautiful Pretty in Pink Designer Series paper. And, excuse me, I've got to cut this down just a bit. I left it a little too wide because we want to see the edge around that cardstock. I'm going to grab my trimmer. And our trimmer has two blades on it. It has a scoring blade and it has a cutting blade, which is the darker one. And it has an arm that pulls out like this. It's a great tool. It's like a must-have tool if you're going to be cutting paper. I'm just going to cut 1/4 inch off the width and the length. Come on. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to layer this onto my cardstock there. Yeah, the sun is shining here. It's warm. The leaves are starting to come out on all of the trees and bushes. And it's a beautiful spring day. All right, so isn't that paper beautiful? I love it. It's kind of like a batik pattern on there. So to this, we're going to add a piece of the new In Color ribbon. I really like this ribbon. It's easy to work with, and it has like a little edging on it on each side of it. And what I'm going to do is I want to just make 2 tails on this end. And so I've cut this extra long. I've cut it at least 4 inches longer than the width of my base here. What I'm going to do is about where I want my tails to be on the ribbon, I'm going to wrap that around. It can be anything round. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm tying a knot. So I've got one tie done. There's the other one. And then I'm going to slip this off here. This little loop is going to become the tails. So I'm going to take my loop, I'm going to cut it on the diagonal like that, and there's the tails. And once that loop is cut, I'm going to take each of the tails, I'm just going to pull it tight like that. And then this is going to be adhered to my card. I'm going to grab a piece of glue dot. And put it underneath that knot right where, whoops, I just flung it somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, right where I want that knot to be. So right about there. I'm going to put that knot on it like that. And I'm going to grab my seal. Actually, this is Seal Plus. And I'm just going to put it here and here to hold that, wrap that ribbon. Hold those ends down. All right, and we're gonna pull this one over. I'm just gonna trim this. Whoops, those scissors. I'm gonna grab my other ones that are sharper. Okay, that does look straight. Straight is good. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna decorate this a little bit. And I'm using die cuts from the Flowers of Beauty bundle. I'm gonna use one of these and two of these here. And I will show you those dies. So I'm using one of these tall ones and two of the shorter ones. These cut individual blossoms. There's 8 of the larger and 8 of the smaller. And then you have this for a die cut stamped image. You have this for these dots here of color and a little flower die cut. And this is the large die cut. This is for the leaves here. All right, so I've gone ahead, I've already done that, and I've cut a piece, the large one from Basic White. Isn't that pretty? One small one from the new In Color Glimmer paper, the Pretty in Pink. And I've got a few little pieces of paper that didn't get punched or poked out of that. And then the other one is Basic White. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some adhesive to my sprig here. And I am going to use the glue press, the Tombow liquid glue. I'm just adding little dots here. Like that. I'm not going to glue it all the way up. I'm going to slide this under my ribbon. We'll just press that a little bit. And then I have this other Basic White sprig. I'm going to add, same thing, I'm adding glue to the larger spots on the back of it. And I want this one to go this way a little bit. And then let's put our glimmer piece in. There's another little piece to poke out. This is called a Take Your Pick tool. It's fabulous. These ends interchange. There's like a spatula end here. This has a putty end to pick up your gems or jewels and put them on your card. And then it has some other little tools with it. There's like a utility knife. There's a brush for getting little pieces of paper out of your die cuts. It makes life so much easier. It's a tool that I use every day in my studio. All right, so this one we're going to put right here. So now we have a very pretty background. Isn't that pretty? All right, we're going to do some stamping, and I'm bringing in 2 labels that were die cut with the Unbounded Love dies, and I will show you those. So you can't believe all of the labels, all of the dies for labels in this set, and there's even like foliage here. Beautiful frames. So I'm using this one and this one. This little frame here cuts out the frame and a little edging, so that's really cool. And that goes with the Unbounded Love stamp set. It's a bundle. And you save 10% by purchasing. If you want both of them, you should purchase the bundle because you save 10% that way. All right, ink. Pretty in pink ink. What did I do with it? Here it is. So we're going to make this a birthday card. And with your photopolymer stamps, you want to stamp on cushion. I like to use our piercing mat. It gets a better image if you stamp on something. If you use, you could use a magazine even, but this mat works super good. All right, so there's our happy birthday. And then for this one, we're going to stamp the sentiment that says, make sure I read it right, it says, may all your wishes come true. May all your wishes come true. Isn't that pretty? And then we have a little piece for the back. So I'm just going to stamp a little posy on there. Hi. Hi, Cindy. And let's do, this is a flower that is in the Flowers of Love bundle. And so I'm just going to do Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to stamp it off once so it's not super dark, because this is the inside. And I'm just going to, so we want our inside to be light. That's super light. And then I'm going to take, and the second stamp is more detailed. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got lots of mainly lines in it. And we're going to stamp that. We're going to go full strength on this. It's easy to line this stamp up. There's like a little point right here. There's one petal with a little point in it. And there's that same petal in the other stamp. So I line those up. And then just make sure your center is lined up. All right, so let's see how this looks. Yeah, pretty. All right, so this is going to go on the back of our card if you want to write someone wants to write a sentiment. So we're bringing our card front back in. And I'm going to add some dimensionals to this happy birthday. It's going to go right here. And I want to put my dimensionals along the edges because the ribbon is going to be in the center. And sentiments that are stuck to ribbon do not last well. They kind of hang off the ribbon because the ribbon just isn't a good surface for something sticky to be on. So we'll take these backings off. Cynthia, yeah, I know what you mean. It is gorgeous. It makes you not want to use it. It makes you just want to look at it. All right, so our front is done, okay? And here's the card base. So what we're going to do is we're going to adhere the bottom edge of this front to this right here. All right, so it's going to sit on here like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put glue like from here down this way. All right, I'm going to cut this off. All right, so I'm going to start like right here and go down. And we'll put lots of glue in here. All right, and we're going to bring this back in. I'm going to lay this out upside down, face down. And I'm going to put my cardstock front, my card front, on that card like that. I'm almost to the bottom edge, just about to the bottom. All right, so then when you open it back up, it's going to sit like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me turn it this way. It's going to be like this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and what we're going to do is this is going to be the mechanism, this sentiment, this die cut to hold that card up like that. So we need to add dimensionals to the back of that so it'll work. So it's a little higher. Oh, you were up early. Yeah, I think because we were limited. I did do an order for my In Color Club today, but not that early. I can't wait. There's so many beautiful products in the catalog. It's going to be fun to use them and see how other people use them. I get excited. I don't have all of the papers yet. I've got a few of them. All right, so we want this to be centered. Let's see if that looks centered. That looks about right. We want it straight. All right, so see how that is holding that up. And let me so it's going to sit like this. Maybe you guys can see it better that way. All right, so I'm going to turn it over, and this part right here is where I'm going to adhere this piece. So someone could write a little note if they wanted to on the back. If not, it is just a pretty part of the card. And we're going to center that on there. So if anybody's interested in, I will show all 3 cards for this week's ordering special. The ordering special is open until Monday, through Monday. We need to add some gems to this. And if your order is $40 or more, I will send you the kits for all 3 of the cards that I've done this week, 2 of each, including the envelopes. If it's $50, I'll include a pack of the beautiful gems, which are the adhesive back sparkle gems, these ones. All right, I had a pack of these that were open, and I'm not seeing it. So we've got rhinestones right here. I'm just going to add rhinestones to the front of this. I love our rhinestones because you can color them. Put one there. You can make them whatever color you want them to be. But the silver gold foiled gems will be really pretty too on this. And let's add 5 altogether. So we can add another one. Maybe there. And we'll put another one. Maybe right there. Okay. So there's the front, and let me turn it so you guys can see it. So there's the front of it. It's a pretty card. I love the designer series paper with this. Right, and so the other two cards that I've done this week are with feature different colors with the different designer series papers. And this is the one that features the Petunia Pop. I really love that. The Petunia Pop is my favorite new in color. And then this one I really like too because this features the Peach Pie. And it also has Petunia Pop and Peach Pie and the Summer Splash in the sprigs there. So I hope you enjoyed these, and thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a great rest of the day and happy May Day. Okay, take care.